Hey Life Fixers, hope you're having an awesome day. I have a confession to make. I don't like writing show notes. I absolutely hate it. My worst part about this whole podcast thing. You might actually know that if you listen to the episode 250, the Real Estate Rapport, where we did that whole personality assessment thing, and apparently writing is one of my weakest points. So I am not surprised, but what do I do when I have to write show notes? Either I get someone else to do them, or when I have to do them, I put in a timer. I literally put in a timer for a certain amount of minutes, and I tell myself, when the timer rings, this episode show notes have to be done. No matter what they look like, no matter how it is, this episode show notes have to be done. So what does that do for my brain? Well, first of all, I'm going to go and not procrastinate and not waste any time and not get caught chasing down other things and like going from link to link to link while I'm trying to write these show notes, because I know I've got to be finished when the timer rings. Number two, my brain knows, okay, I hate this task. It's okay. I could figure this out. It is almost over. So there's a limit. Your brain doesn't have to be put in this challenging situation forever. And number three, it also becomes a game. How much can I get finished in this time? Can I beat it before the timer? How many minutes before? How many seconds before? And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, writing show notes is not so bad. I still don't like it, but with your growth mindset, it's getting better and better and better. So what does this have to do with the previous episode? As you know, Justine said to put in a timer when you are learning how to communicate with your partner. Yep. Now, I don't mean at all to go and say communication is a bad thing. Not at all. And it's not something that you want to run away from and you want to try to rush it and make it less. No. But I do want to learn the lesson of taking a timer for a difficult task, especially in the beginning when it's super, super hard until you feel like you could take it away and you could listen without putting on the timer. Take that lesson of putting on a timer and use it in all other aspects of your life. So let's say you hate washing dishes, or you don't enjoy laundry, or your boss gives you a task, you know, that every single end of the month you have to do this thing, take all the files, put them together and do something that you don't like. What do? You put on a timer and your brain starts going into game mode. Okay, I am going to finish this before timer. And you know what? It's okay. It's only for 25 minutes. Once it's over, I could breathe. And here's the thing. After the timer rings, you stop. It's not going to work if after the timer rings, you continue. You got to teach your brain. You got to trust yourself and let your brain trust you. So that way it's going to go and continue working. Okay. So next time you have something difficult, what are you going to do? You got it. That is going to be your challenge for today. The next task that you have that you don't want to do and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. Put on a timer for just the right amount of time that you think you could do it. Not more, not less. Later on, you could go and like play the game and moving it less and less and seeing how faster you could go and do it. But start off with just the right amount of time so you don't feel too pressured, but just enough that you won't waste time. And try it. Let me know what happens. If you would like to rewire your brain to not procrastinate at all and know what strategy to do in any situation, head over to lifefixuniversity.com/your brain rewired and get yourself on the wait list. You'll be the first ones to know when registration opens up and you'll get a great discount. Bye for now, and I'll see you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of the Life Fix University podcast, but I have a huge favor to ask of you that will not only support the show, but will also help the people you love most. We are striving for 1 million downloads by the end of 2025, and we can't do this without your help. If you love this episode, please share it with 2 of your family and friends so they too can rewire their brains to have an extraordinary marriage. It was awesome spending time with you, and I'll see you on the next episode.